Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, and today we are starting our 35th star run, and so this star run will be focused on mainly survivability and longevity during fights, so that way you can help out your friends and kind of be a tank all up in the enemy's face and getting hit, and who cares, because you can continue slashing through it, and you can continue damaging the enemy regardless. So to start out with, we are going to be running Pollux because it has a vitality of S plus and a strength of S plus, so that way it increases the damage of the machete to very, very high, as well as the Twilight Claw has very good slash defense for this area at the beginning, and also it has an extremely high backstab and drain attack potential. And the core of our build is going to be built around these 4 gifts down here and these 3 gifts over here. So regeneration shift gives us an 80% regeneration from our health increase. So if we were to use this and we got our health down very low, you will see that we will have increased regeneration 80% up from our 1050. So we should be able to do 1890. So 1890 plus 689 should be 2579 that we should heal to. And there you go. So we are an 80% increase, 2579. Okay, and then if EO gives us her regeneration, improved regeneration passive, that increases it further another 15% regenerator. So 1.8 times 1.15, 1.18, oops, 1050 times 1.8 times 1.15. So we should be regenerating 2173 per heal, which will be half of our health bar because of sturdy body. So now she gave us the regenerator. Okay, so 2173. Let's see where we go here. 2173 plus 1860. So 4030 is what our regeneration should take us to, or 4034, it rounds up. So we are able to heal a great amount of health back on using a regenerator from EO, while at the same time having sturdy body going. And sturdy body lowers your gift effectiveness, and what it does is it reduces it by 50%. So you can see here that it goes down to 169. So we have basically no reason to use gifting while we're using a defensive, or not really a defensive, but more of a tank setup here. And the machete is a one-handed weapon, which is great, and it has a very high defensive ability there. Okay, so we've gone over some of that, and here we need Severing Abyss. But we can use Steady Bulwark, or we can use Guard Booster, and we basically get unlimited block through here. So we are able to block a lot, and every time we kill an enemy, we get 5% of our health back. And if we do a drain attack or a backstab, we get another 5% back. So if we kill an enemy with a drain or a backstab, we get 10% of our health back, which is 345 health. Or as you saw with Sturdy Body, it's up in the 400 range of health return. And since we only have 12 Ichor and we have a max of 32, these are fairly cheap, and so going for a bunch of slashes and backstabs, we should be absolutely a-okay going for a tank here. And I switched up our Revenant to be a little bit different here, and you'll notice that she has a mask on underneath, and I kind of put the skull through her face here for a little bit of cutouts and different things, kind of neat. And I gave her a black and orange overall look, and these are the defensive rings here on the back, giving her power, as well as tiny little wings here on the side. So she's the newest one to the bunch here. Okay, so we'll go for a couple things here, and you'll see on a backstab here We don't get very much I-Core return, we only get 4, but 7629 is a pretty good amount of damage on a backstab. We'll go for Circular Guard. Okay, and the running attack of the machete is very, very strong, very, very potent, and it comes out extremely quick. So there you go. So we get a healthy 1500 very quick. Now, because this is the beginning of the game, you know, everybody just kind of melts and disintegrates in front of us. So don't put too much stock into what we're doing here. But you definitely do have a whole lot of damage resistance to these fellas. Okay, and it doesn't matter if we get hit or not. And if we want to use a mobility enhancer, we can now be quick mobility, as you can see there. We can dodge in and do a hefty amount of damage on the enemy before they can even know what to expect from us. And because our backstabs are extremely powerful, we can dodge in like this and go for a backstab and kill, basically in one hit. There we go, and we can go for Cleansing Light now. We'll go for a massive overhead there and kill those guys. But you can see that even if we do get hit, which we haven't yet, but who knows when we'll get hit, we have a huge amount of I-Core or of health recovery, in spite of what's going on here. Gotta pick up the gifts for our friends. So this will be a very, very good way to make sure that we have really good defenses all around, regardless of the enemy that we pick up. And EO is here for this part of the run to show Regenerator and how it is useful for us. And because our Blood Veil is so high on defense and so high on damage as well, we are able to use our Drain Attack combo finishers to kill and recover health from doing a drain. So it's very, very good all around. So we'll go for Circular Guard here. Now you'll notice that we don't have a lot of I-Core available to us, so that's kind of an issue. So when we get the chance to go for backstabs, we definitely need to use it. And as you see there, Drain Attack or backstab kills on one hit, and we can get more damage out if we go for the Lightning Veil in here. So if we go for the Lightning version, we won't be doing 7629 anymore. We will be doing a lot more than that. So here, how much do we do? So 8790, so almost 9,000 there on a backstab. And we'll backstab this fella. And we do 9221 on him. And we just go ahead and slash him down. And let's go for Cleansing Light, so in the event that we need to block anything, or we get hit in a surprise, it doesn't really matter. Okay, and we'll go ahead and kill this guy. Now, if we do get attacked here, I hope we do. I can show you just how much damage we take. Okay, so let's go for a Drain Activator, so we can have really, really good defenses. Oops, I didn't get attacked there. So we'll take a hit. There you go. We saw we got a hit there from behind, and we lost 70 health. And so it didn't matter if we got attacked or not. We just kind of took the hit, and who cares? And we moved on. Okay, so if we go back to the Fortified for a little bit more defenses there, since we're killing guys anyways, let's go for Steady Bulwark. Heal. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and slash this guy down. And we got shot there. Normally those shots would kill, but since we don't care about getting attacked, and we get 10% back there, 10% of our health because we killed 2 guys. And if we need a little more health, we can go over here and go for a drain and get 5% back, and we'll kill him and get another 5%. So you can see that we're slowly stacking up our health regens here, and it doesn't matter. Okay, we'll do one of those, and you'll see here that we'll be getting poisoned here. And so now it's very, very important. And typically at this point, you know, I would be really, really worried about my health because of poison in the higher levels here is just absolutely brutal. But as you see, we don't really care about the poison anymore. And Io takes the poison away for us. So how nice of her. So let's go for this fella down here. And these guys are usually pretty rough because they do big amounts of damage. And they do all kinds of attacks, and they're very difficult to get a backstab on. Oops. Okay, so he's just going to kill himself. But as you see there, we got hit, and Cleansing Light will definitely heal us quite a bit there. And we'll go for some more health. So we're still up over 3,000 health with Sturdy Body going and everything. So we have huge amounts of ability here to set up during each encounter here with what we've got going on here. And since we have circular guard, we can block from all directions. Okay, and we also have gifts to do a little bit amount of damage. They aren't really anything too amazing, but it's definitely some damage that we can do. So here we'll get 465 damage or health back. Okay, we'll let that guy go that way. Because if we do backstabs, remember, we kill on backstab, while at the same time we can we have really, really good damage, while at the same time we can get a huge amount of health back just because of combo attacks. Okay, so these guys are all dead. Very good. And as you see, we have really no reason for healing at this point. Now this is kind of a simpler portion of the game here, so these enemies, you know, they're not insanely, you know, easy by any means, but they're not insanely pushovers either. But at the same time, those big those big blood guys, they can definitely ruin us pretty easily if they want to, but because we have such a high health recovery, we're able to kind of get through here easy peasy Japanesey. And so here we'll definitely encourage this fella to fall down because it's in our best interest if he does fall down. And let's go ahead and block here a little bit. You can see what kind of defenses we have. So you see there that it really doesn't matter if we get hit blocking, because then we do a backstab and kill, we get 10% of our health back. So even without steady bulwark there, you know, it doesn't matter, and you can combo into the drain attack, and you can put guys down pretty easily. That's why the Demon Hellspawn here is going to give us such a good showing, because the power of Pollux is not in how much damage you do necessarily, but it's in the survivability and the longevity that you have in each of the fights. So if we go for steady bulwark here, and this guy's gonna try and attack us, and we just don't care about attacks anymore. There you go. So we can continue to block. There we go. And we'll go for a backstab here, get some health back. And we got a little bit of Ichor there on the defenses. Okay, so see, I mean, it just turns into kind of a simple, enjoyable attack here. Okay, let's go for a combo drain and get some of our health back. Go for a kill there, get some of our health back. And a backstab drain attack here will kill, give us Ichor, and replenish all of our health there at once, because we're getting 465 health back on a backstab kill. It really doesn't matter how much health damage we take in each of these encounters. Okay, so now here versus Oliver, we can just keep the Twilight going here, and we'll go for a couple of these gifts here. And if we would go for something like the Drain version, as you see there, we're still at 97 out of 100, so we can go for the Drain. We get a little bit less damage, but that's okay, as we get a much higher Drain rating, and we can go for a guard booster there. And this way we can go for some better abilities here during the fight with Oliver. So as you see, we're still at full health, and we have eight heals available. And because of regenerator from EO, we have so much availability here. So let's take a hit. There we go. So who cares about the hit? Who cares about the hit? And we can do combo drains here in between. Oops. If I can hit him with it. Okay, I can't hit him with it yet. So we'll block that. Let's go for a combo drain. There we go. Let's get some stamina back here. Let's hit him with a oh, no combo drain. Okay, let's go for a couple of things there. Okay. So now that we've been damaged a little bit, we can go for a heal. And we're right back up to full. And we got smashed there. And let's go for a drain. Okay. And let's block. The only thing we can't block is that overhead slam. Oops. No drain there. Okay. Okay. I got hit somehow. Let's go for another drain. Is he gonna do his blood explosion there? Nope. Okay, let's block that. Let's block that. And that's getting us I-Cord. Let's block that. Let's go for another drain. Okay. And let's dodge that. And let's go for another drain. Oh, nope, missed. Okay. Let's back up here. Go for a couple other things. Let's go for a block. And a block. I think I hit him there. Good. There we go. And let's go for a Severing Abyss. There we go. And so that's it's kind of a how long can you stay in the fight. It's not any kind of speed kills or anything with the Demon Hellspawn here. She's all about giving you the chance to stay in a fight for a very, very long time. So we used one heal through the entire area here. And that's a very beautiful shot there of the character. So we used one heal because of EO's ability there to give us another 15% multiplicative with the regeneration shift. You get a huge amount of health back, and because we have sturdy body going, that helps us get a huge amount of availability in health recovery from drain attacks, backstabs, and kills. So since the Twilight Claw has an immensely high drain and backstab kill value in it, it only makes sense to capitalize on that for survivability. And it also has really, really, really good defenses for Slash, Crush, and Pierce.
For now, just take it easy.
In the end of it all, those values are really, really good, as you can see here. Crush was our weakest, and that was what Oliver does with the big hammer there, the Juggernaut Sledgehammer. He does crush damage, and so our defenses were proving to be still valuable and still good enough to make it through. And with Guard Booster going and Steady Bulwark, you can use any well, not that one, but you can use any of the machetes here that you have available to you. You get maximum defense on blocks, and even if you have less than maximum defense on blocks, Sturdy Body and Cleansing Light help you in the end of it there anyways. So anyways, that's a little bit about survivability, and we'll be looking at more blood codes along the way here that can offer similar, if not the same performance at all. So, and we'll be changing out weapons and veils and everything, obviously, but the majority of it will focus around kind of this idea here of defenses and survivability. So anyways, I hope you enjoy run 35 here, or at least star 35, and you learned something about survivability. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.